In the box, the headphones come with 3.5mm jack, a USB Type-C charging cable, and a set of manual. Pretty straightforward, nothing to write home about there. The main thing of course is the headphones, and here are the specs. You can pause the video and take a closer look if you would like. In terms of design, QCY obviously took some inspiration from the Sony headphones. Personally, I'm a fan of this aesthetic, however, the build quality with the QCY H4 leaves something to be desired. From the first moment I unboxed the headphones, I could feel that it's not made from the best materials. The plastic body of the headphones has a bit of a texture that feels unrefined. The cushions are made out of memory foam and they're as soft as you would expect them to be. Overall, the build quality is solid but feels a bit cheap, mainly due to the texture of the plastic used for the body. The headphones have an over-ear design, which means they cover your ears and not sit on top of them. My first impression was that the headphones are surprisingly comfortable. However, after using it for a while, I will say that the top headband should be thicker. I can easily feel pressure build up at the top of my head when using the headphones, and it's not the lightest pair at 288 grams. But 1 to 2 hours of continuous use should be fine though. Now, the QCY H4 can be connected to 2 devices at the same time. That means you can seamlessly switch from listening to music on your phone to watching a show on your tablet. The volume you set for one device is preserved for that device, and it won't be jumping around when you switch back and forth. When riding the subway with a lot of other signals or walking outside listening to music on my phone, I did experience some cutouts, and the cutouts with the QCY H4 sounds a little bit strange. It sounds as if the volume goes down to 0 and then gradually climbs back up to the level you set it at. My guess is that QCY tries to dampen the sudden change in volume by doing that. For me, the cutouts didn't happen too often to bother me, and I know other set of truly wireless earphones and headphones that experience similar cutouts. It's not a deal breaker, it's just something you should keep in mind. The main feature of these headphones is the ANC, and through the QCY app, you can choose from different modes and even adjust the level of noise cancellation. However, these features are mostly gimmicks meant for marketing purposes. You should really only use the very noisy setting. It's the best one, you can just ignore the others. Now, I will play a simulation ANC audio. It's not scientific, it's purely based on my perception, but hopefully it will give you some idea of how it would sound like. In terms of sound quality, the headphones are supposed to be better when wired. However, the wireless connectivity is why you're buying them, so we will judge the headphones based on its wireless performance. Now, I'm no expert, so take the following opinions with a grain of salt. The sound quality for the QCY H4 is somewhat average to good for a pair of ANC headphones. The headphones doesn't amaze me when I'm listening to music, unlike my open back Sennheisers, nor does it have a great soundstage. But with the right EQ, I'm sure most people will be able to find a satisfying sound with these. The stock frequency response is a bit too mid-heavy, and I had to boost both the lows and the highs through the QCY app EQ. The EQ is set for all future listening, and you only need to set it once, so it's really not a problem at all. Lastly, the headphones have few cool features though. If you cover the right ear cup for a little bit, it turns on transparency mode and lowers your music volume without pausing it, and you can hear your surroundings similar to Sony XM's. Honestly, this feature works so well. Even though I don't use it too much, I love it. You can also adjust the volume balance from the left and right ear cup through the QCY app, and this feature also works really well. So, in conclusion, the QCY H4s offer great value and feature set at its price, compared to the high-end Sonys or even more budget-friendly options like the Anker headphones at around $100. The QCY H4s fall short. All of its features like ANC, sound quality, and build quality do not compete with those more expensive options. However, it gets the job done at around 60 to 70% for only $40. My primary purpose with these is to use them as earmuffs in the winter, so I'm satisfied with my purchase. And if you only want to spend $40 on a set of ANC headphones, I recommend this.